Hello and welcome back. I wanted to do a movie review today of Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. This was released in 2015, I believe, and it's all about basically a loner who discovers that he has a talent for filming road accidents. He starts off in the film. He's like a thief who collects scrap metal. And one night he witnesses a big car crash. He stops by the scene and he notices these men with cameras jumping out of a van filming it. And he learns all about this industry of filming road accidents for news networks. He buys a cheap camera and he discovers that he's got a big talent for doing it. That's the main gist of it. But the film gets interesting when he starts going too far. He will do anything to get good footage, and he starts like tampering with accident scenes. There's a car crash and the victim is lying in the shadows, so he grabs the ankles of this man and pulls him into the light and then starts filming him for TV. So he starts tampering with stuff, and the main character is called Lou Bloom, and he could be described as a sociopath, he could be described as a psychopath even, or he could even be autistic. It's not discussed in the film, but he's certainly one of these things. And he will do anything to get the footage. He becomes obsessed with getting great videos for this news channel. And the reason the film is good as well is because it explores the world of ethics. It questions the ethics of these TV news stations who actually broadcast this footage of like injured, bleeding people lying on the road, which some of them do. They do broadcast this stuff. So it kind of explores that area. And it also explores the whole idea of, do nice guys finish last? Because Lou Bloom is anything but a nice guy in this film. He's ruthless. He doesn't mind throwing other people under the bus. He doesn't mind filming distressed people at the scenes of accidents. He doesn't mind tampering with evidence. And you're left thinking, is it necessary to be ruthless in this world? Do we need to be ruthless to actually make a living or be successful businessmen? That's what the film explores. But you end up kind of admiring Lou Bloom when you watch this film. You have to admire his motivation and his determination. He starts off as a nobody, and he kind of works his way to the top. And it's through like sheer strength and iron will, and he makes it. He's a horrible person, really. He treats other people as kind of assets, but you're kind of left rooting for him. Is he a hero or is he a villain? It's kind of either way. You could be proven correct. If you say he's a hero, you could be right. If you say he's a villain, you could also be right. The film explores the idea of how anybody could make it. Like the American vision is anybody can make it to the top. And I suppose, this film proves that anybody can make it. It's a wonderful film. It's very dark. At times, it actually feels like a horror film, but I highly, highly recommend watching this one. It looks good as well. There are some beautiful cityscapes throughout the film. Throughout the film, you see about 4 or 5 really nice cityscapes and landscapes. I'm not sure what city it's actually filmed in, to be honest, but you see some nice scenes in there as well. I'm actually going to give this film 10 stars out of 10. That's how much I rate it. I've seen it twice now, and even on the second viewing it was very powerful. It has a strong message. It delves into the world of ethics and philosophy, and it really does kind of shine a light on the morals of these TV news stations and of everybody who works for them, and especially these freelance cameramen who go around kind of filming these horrific scenes. It really sheds a light on that entire world. So for that reason alone, I really recommend watching this one. Okay, and that's it. I just wanted to get this out there because it's kind of had a big impact on me, this one. So go out there and watch it. Give it 10 stars out of 10. Thanks very much for watching. Become a member of jamesflynn.org for more of my content. I'll be back in a week or two with another video. In the meantime, try to have a great day on this fragile, surprising, marvellous, spinning rock we call Earth. Goodbye.